Elon Musk's name has already been mentioned, and who's, I mean, from the Silicon Valley perspective, he is one of the, if not the most prominent name. Do you see others in the space sector that follow this realm of thinking? I mean, it's unclear. I mean, with Elon Musk, I know that he has mentioned a little bit about eugenics or eugenics light
Yeah.
claims. I mean, he has said, like, that people who are smart, that they should have babies and not the ones who are not smart. So, like, and he himself, in fact, one of his kids is sort of like, rationalized
Mm-hmm.
regard like that. I'm curious, in your work, have you encountered uh, people in the Silicon Valley who adhere to this philosophy more explicitly, this line of reasoning?
Yeah, I mean, I think in some ways in Silicon Valley it takes on a different emphasis and valence. I mean, I think there's one version of fascism which is very much about like blood and soil, racial purity, and community. Um, but in Silicon Valley, it seems to take on a different form, what I kind of imagine or describe as like a eugenic meritocracy that is a little less interested in racial purity. I mean, we saw this with like the visa controversy, for example, but nevertheless believes that there are some people who are forward looking and smart and high IQ and innately so. And then there are others that don't fit into this and need to be kept away from power and disempowered, if not someday eliminated, it seems like. For Musk, I mean, it's hard to always to read what he actually thinks because he has kind of such a scattershot way of presenting things. I mean, he philosophizes with tweets rather than manifestos. But I mean, I think Musk is very much invested in this idea, and one that we find in things like Asimov's Foundation series or Heinlein's The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, that history is made by the smart few rather than the broader masses. And he believes that I think he is at the head of that and that he is going to determine the destiny of humanity. And I think that he wants others to kind of be silent and go along for the ride and follow his plan of maximizing the population of genetically gifted people. And part of what the reason he wants space is he thinks that this will be, more room for thousands upon millions upon billions upon trillions of smart people filling the galaxy, and that's going to accelerate technological progress to some unbelievable degree.